now.
Hello, people. How's it going? Hopefully you can hear me. Jack, how's it going? Johnny Lead, how's it going? Maven will be joining us. She is eating some spaghetti. Jake something right now is struggling to get wind. All right, awesome, awesome, good. I'm glad you can hear me. How was everybody's day? Checking to make sure my tweet went out. It did. Awesome. Sweet. Cool. Cool. John L., how you doing? Jack, you're watching us while watching the election results come in. Awesome. About to cook something and watch Impact in a minute. How you doing, Observing Stuff? I'm eating some salad, so... Maven is going to be coming in. She's eating spaghetti out there right now, so... I should be eating some salad. What are you making? ROHIT interrupting everybody. Beef pasta. Cool, cool. Yeah, some guy I worked with is going on such a patronizing streak. He's telling me the basics of how to take a photo, American politics, and basically lies. Jake something with the win. Is it just the one-man show tonight? That's pretty cool if it is. Nope, Maven is going to be joining us. She is actually eating some spaghetti right now. I read that as beer pasta. Yes, beer pasta. Yeah. How you doing, Scott? Didn't have seen as a viewer of Impact. Maven's gonna join us here in just a little bit. She is eating right now. She's got some spaghetti, so yeah. Lewis, how you doing? Great to have you here. By the way, we want to thank you guys for getting us to 350 subscribers. You guys rock. Is beer pasta even a thing? Probably. I'm sure someone's made it. Throwback, how you doing? Observing Stuff, we'll try it. Jack says, I wish I had spaghetti. Throwback. So the question I have for you, have you ever had a fluff and nutter sandwich? Well, are we talking like the fluff, like the white fluffy stuff? Is that what we're talking about? And I'm assuming nutter is Okay, I'm going to say no. But I've had like fluff on a like. Okay, explain to me what it is, Throwback, so that then I might be able to tell you whether I've had it or not. Marshmallow fluff with peanut butter. Yeah, I have. I just called it marshmallows with peanut butter. I'm not big on alcohol, but same here observing. Scott, how I eat spaghetti? Spaghetti with no sauce and just meatball. Scott, you didn't even eat spaghetti. That's not even spaghetti. That's just like noodles and beef. Jack, no, it's not good that way. It's not even spaghetti if you don't have the sauce. You just eat raw noodles and meatballs? Yeah, that's like, Scott's like crazy, man. Seanross has one. I have had one. Like I said, I just called it marshmallows and peanut butter. Yeah, dry noodles and meatballs. That's not spaghetti. It's very good that way. No, it's not. Maybe with garlic and butter. Yeah, see, garlic and butter would be okay. I mean, if you put some butter on it, at least you have some sort of flavor, some sort of saucy stuff to go with it. It's a New England thing. I'm making a care package for him and 2 others. Cool. John Elite, Scott is sadistic. No doubt about it. Observing stuff, at least he didn't say he puts mayonnaise or something on it, so. Yeah, garlic's good. I love garlic too. So, Moose's contract is up in June. Where's he going to go? Is he going to leave Impact? Hope tonight's better than last week. Yeah, me too. I think last week, part of it was coming off their pay-per-view. So we are starting off with Chris Sabin. Clark, how you doing? Goldberg tarnished his legacy when he went back to WWE. I mean, a lot of people did. So here's an idea for you guys to make. It's called a boot mill. A bulky roll with fried egg, cheese, home fries, bacon, ham and sausage, all on a sandwich. That sounds good. That actually sounds pretty good. Jack Moose's contract is up soon. I hear he'll be a manager at AMC theaters. We call it a heart attack waiting to happen. Well, it is, but I mean, it sounds good. It's probably not healthy for you, but it sounds good. So we get RHINO versus Chris Sabin here. Volterra, how you doing? It's bomb. I had a 3-day during finals in college. I looked up what TNA's King of the Mountain matches were like. They have the opposite stipulation of a ladder match. I think he did change his gear, John Elite. Well, Rally Sport, how you doing? Moose's contract up soon. Wonder if he goes somewhere else. He really good. Wait and see. Looking forward to Impact tonight. Hope my favorite wrestlers, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers, on tonight. I don't think they're supposed to be on tonight. They're supposed to have these 3 matches with the qualifying. I'm guessing Omega will be here. Clark, a girl in chat with I chat with on Twitch, never liked wrestling when she was younger because of being fake, but she's starting to appreciate the art form of it now. Most girls aren't into wrestling. There's more and more that are getting into wrestling. Throwback, Moose to AEW, lol. Anyone to AEW is what a lot of people say. Hey, the NFL draft was last week, and the Jags drafted a new quarterback, and they said he was all elite. Yes, my Jags got a solid quarterback, but he's not the one I wanted. Someone told me RHINO died in a hot dog eating contest. Thought he was dead. Well, if he's dead, that's his ghost wrestling right now. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. I'm excited about MLW. I missed it last week, so I didn't get to see it, but I know that they've got a lot of stuff planned. Raymond, how you doing? How to go watch wrestling? To get Impact chatting on phone with other guy is odd. We want to thank all of you for getting us to 350 subscribers on YouTube. My ex was into wrestling at times, but she was eviler than Hitler. Mr. G was the quarterback. You wanted Mac Jones. I would have accepted him, yes. I wanted the kid from North Dakota State. We're Raleigh Sport. Did you know that Jinder Mahal is back after about a year? He was on WWE Main Event the other day. Versus Jeff Hardy, who's not been on TV for a while. Yeah, he's been out for a while. Volterra, my dad had one more episode before he starts the last season and told the DVs, but I'm only showing him the wrestling WWE related episodes. Throwback, so if you had to pick 2 for a cameo with a $125 limit, who would you be? Deonna Purrazzo and Chris South Vegeta for it. Never know, might happen 1 year soon. Those would be good. The guy that played the owner of Lucha Underground is back, building a new temple. I've heard there has been talk about Lucha Underground coming back. SABIN flies out and lands on RHINO. Can we have a name change? Call it the Gleen illusion. Gleen illusion. Yeah. Drop kick by SABIN. Nine people in here. Time for a like spike. It's now called Aztecs Underground. Are they going to air it somewhere? Because I had seen where they were talking about having it come back. RHINO is on Impact. Yes, Clark. I saw this documentary about a water park in the 80s in New Jersey. OMG, it was just dangerously dangerous and had a decent chance you'd die. Built by people who didn't know engineering. Well, you know, that happens. It happens, Jack. How you doing, James? Great to have you here. Hooking up Maven's headphones here. Azteca. She'll be right back.
Howdy. How's it going?
You probably don't have sound yet. You will in just a second.
That's okay. Kind of stuck here.
You got sound?
I do hear. I can take this headphone out of my ear now.
What happened to my chat?
I don't know. The thing froze up and
My chat disappeared. There it is.
I just dropped my headphone.
You think we will see somewhere in the future a ladies feud between Women's Impact and a Dynamite Women's, either the rosters or a championship feud like the men's? Yes, I do, Raymond.
I think there's a chance that it could happen after. Also, Matt Cardona. Huh? Matt Cardona didn't win last week? I have no sound.
Yes, he did.
He did?
Yes.
Oh no, it was Sami Callihan.
Yeah.
It was the Sami Callihan one. Why did they throw him in there? Why did they just decide that?
I don't know.
Weird. Whatever.
You have no sound?
My sound is cutting in and out.
So is our screen's kind of cutting in and out.
Anyways.
RHINO's doing great on Impact, shame on WWE. Yes, definitely.
I do think that a women's thing with Impact and AEW could be possible maybe sometime soon if Britt Baker wins the belt. Because if Deonna Purrazzo is still champion, I think they could do something with Deonna and Britt.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there's a lot that plays into it because they're like best friends in real life or whatever. And so I think that they could sort of play off of that and be like, oh, have Britt Baker be like, oh yeah, we're buddies, like my buddy Deonna Purrazzo here, and then Deonna. Cool story, bro.
We're good on Twitch.
Maybe it's just a YouTube thing?
Seriously? Let's go now.
I don't know.
Yeah, our Twitch stuff's excellent. So it's probably a YouTube thing.
Probably.
You're all buffering. Yeah, we should be good now. I think it's YouTube because our Twitch stuff is going good.
Ratings for Blood and Guts.
Ratings for Blood and Guts. They did over 1 million.
Over 1 million views.
They were number one on cable.
They were the number one watched thing. That was fun.
Rosemary versus Funhouse Bliss. That'd be Funhouse Bliss. That'd be cool. YouTube just can't handle itself, the majesty of the Gleens. You're funny, Jack. Is it me they're buffering? I think it's YouTube. Because I looked at Twitch is like doing okay, and I'm not dropping any frames. Are we good now? James wants to see Taylor Wilde versus Chris Statlander. I think that'd be a good one.
The cable guys were outside today with 2 vans and lights flashing, doing work, I suppose. I said, oh good, that means your stream speed will be crap later.
If you did respond to my previous message, I missed it because your stream froze. Clark, probably, I'm guessing, was it the one about it being too scripted? If it was the one where they talked about WWE being too scripted right now, yes, I agree with you. I think that WWE is definitely too scripted now. Ric Flair, Car Shield. Mr. G, I need you to buy Maven new no-lens glasses. I'm borrowing hers for me to look at 3 devices at once.
Joke's on you. He didn't buy me the first pair.
John Elite almost forgot El Phantasmo tonight. Just got my Karrion Kross Elite figure today. It's so cool. That's awesome. We haven't bought one in a while.
No.
Curology.
We just bought t-shirts.
Yeah, we got some t-shirts coming.
I have the the Bloody Britt Baker one coming. I'm really excited about that. I have the Dancing Sammy shirt. The limited edition Sami Zayn t-shirt where all of the profits are going to Sammy for Syria. I have that coming. What t-shirts did you get? Did you get a Lance Archer one?
Yeah.
And a Jungle Boy?
Yeah.
I think. And then we got a Darby Allin mask, I think. And I think an Orange Cassidy one.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Can someone buy me no-lens glasses? I hate my neighbor. I want to scare him. Maven. LOL jokes on Mrs. G.
Nope, Mrs. G didn't buy him either. Bad news, bro. Mr. G, your son, sitting here beside me at the dinner table, said it's not YouTube. He's been having loading, buffering, lagging issues also. I had some issues. It wasn't with, I guess it's internet, because Wi-Fi is that internet, whatever. I don't know. I'm having a moment here where I'm like, what? I had issues with Wi-Fi earlier, but it's always in the back half of the kitchen where we always have issues because it's dumb.
Well, since they were out there messing, I might have to reset the modem and the router.
That was the only time that I had, like, problems. So, yeah. Insurance.
LOL. Lily likes the color red when Sonya Deville made her debut with Absolution. Some of the real was wearing red. Sonya Deville was wearing red. I think the Song of You of Alexa Bliss going for. The thing is, John Elder, she also Lily also was looking at who was the other one? There was someone else that she was in the background watching.
Who was it? Drew
I don't
Gulak?
remember.
I think it was Drew Gulak and Garza,
yeah, it might have been.
or something like that.
Speaking of the Karrion Kross Elite, he looks too tall, in my opinion.
This program may contain subject matter that is inappropriate for some viewers. Viewers' discretion advised.
Jack says, "Were they my glasses with the lenses taken out?"
They were actually a pair of sunglasses, and I don't even know where we got them, but we had like 8 pairs of them for whatever reason, and I popped the glasses, the lenses out because I needed de-lensed glasses. So
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
No.
You can't?
No.
Why can't you hear it?
I don't know.
You had audio a minute ago.
I know. Our computer's being done.
We can't be losers. We gotta win these matches too.
Were they my glasses with the lenses taken out? I already read that one. Lily is going after Sonya or Charlotte or... don't yell at me.
That was not yelling.
Or Rhea's title because it's red. Could be. At my local record store recently, I bought 2 Thin Lizzy records. Cool, Clark. Speaking of that, Karrion Kross Elite, he looks too small in my opinion. Or too tall in my opinion. Jack, count faster election people. Well, Jack, our elections don't get done for weeks. So, Chris Lilly was also watching Garza. His rose was red. Yes, that's what I thought. John Lee says Gulak and Garza. Scott would like to be thrown off a steel cage into a mattress. We could probably figure that out.
Oh man.
We could probably do that.
I thought it was
Susan's coming to the ring.
I think that was. I saw so many people that were like.
I like how Scott says, "Can you put me off a steel cage?" And then corrects himself just a little bit later.
I loved the amount of people that were like, they did 1 million viewers, and it was Jericho being pushed off with a cage into a mattress. What the heck? Like, what did you want him to do? Did you want Chris Jericho to die?
I wanted to see him be pushed off onto a steel floor.
I don't know. I definitely think the camera angle could have been better, for sure. For sure. I think the camera angle is what screwed it up. But, you know.
Thin Lizzy are excellent. James says, y'all. Nice. Here we go. It's Taylor. Yeah, she's going to get beat. Jailbreak is another one of Thin Lizzy's hits. Susan is always so angry. Well, that's because she's about to snap. And she will no longer be Susan.
I hate this intro. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it with every fiber of my being.
Does Lily have her eyes on Charlotte? Her robe was red. There's
I
lots of
said that
options
was
there.
another one, too. I think it could be Charlotte. If she goes after Charlotte, I think that could be, I don't know, fun. Take out
Didn't we
the
see
biggest, baddest dog
Susan
in the block.
and Taylor last week? Not in a match, no. Austin Fury was talking to Scarlett, and he was talking about her nails, and everybody else thought he was talking about something else. I laughed so hard watching that clip. Yes.
It's like they want him to die.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Why didn't they throw him off onto the cement floor?
I was disappointed we didn't get to see a 50-year-old Jericho fall and turn his spine into silly string. Now, I will say they could have shot it better or they could have set it up better. I think another way they could have done it. Now, again, I don't really know like the whole like logistics behind stuff because I don't know how to like, you know, set it up and do the stuff. But if I said to Mrs. G, because we were talking about this earlier, I said if they had made it sort of like a box and they had the padding in the box at the bottom and then they had the plywood or the cardboard or whatever they wanted to put over the top of it so it looked like the flooring. If they had set that up so then Jericho would have gone into it instead of just like straight up falling on top of the mat like right there. If they'd made it sort of a box, I think it would have looked better. Because I think that the camera angle and everything, I think it would have been easier to do had it been a box. The way they did it, it was going to be difficult to get it.
We got Tenille coming out.
It was going to be difficult to get it to look real. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? To make it look better. So, yeah.
Austin Theory faces Cross next week on NXT. Yes, he does, John Elite. Or if you read what you typed, you said Austin the Dry faces Cross next week on NXT. Is that a new guy? Austin the Dry? I'm guessing
man.
why Jeff... Oh, he's probably talking about the shorts that looked like were screwed up. Remember?
What? Sorry.
Austin Theory's pants being messed up.
Yeah, the Dry instead of Theory.
Yeah. I'm guessing why Jeff Jarrett left TNA is because he had a falling out with Dixie Carter. Probably. Why was she wrestling in a receptionist clothes? Because she's Sue Young. Or sorry. She's Susan. She's not Sue Young right now. Susan is a highly sophisticated person.
So Tenille just helped Taylor Wilde. If the mattress is at the bottom, Chris would still be falling in your terminal velocity. And probably would hit the concrete underneath. I'm not saying that it needed to be like a super deep thing. I mean, if you looked at the way they had it set up, the mat was just right there. If they'd maybe built up like something around it a little bit, I don't know. I just think there was maybe a slightly different way to do it or something like that to make it look a little bit better. But again, I think it was just like the camera and the camera angle and the way it was shot. So.
Rosemary wants the title. We're getting a Rosemary versus Deonna feud. I think that she's borrowed some clothes from Jake the Snake. I feel like Raw and SmackDown and all places should give their women an hour and the men's an hour. Well, I think the problem, James, is since you have a lot more men than women, I think it makes it tough to give the women a full hour. Now, Raw, I would not mind seeing they could give the women a full hour. I think it's a little tougher to do it like on SmackDown, just because there are more men than women.
It was fine. I agree with you, Maven. It was just a shocking shot. They had better shots in coverage. Yep. Oh. It's Havoc and Rosemary and Deonna. What I see is a champion with no challengers. All right. Deonna is a fighting champion. She's gonna find Scott D'Amore. Havoc and Rosemary are gonna fight each other, and Deonna will face the winner.
Be back getting some ice cream. What kind of ice cream are you getting, James? Yeah, you were right, because Raw is 3 hours. Yeah, and I wouldn't mind, if they gave the women an hour there, that wouldn't be too bad. I just think it's more difficult to do it on some of the other shows with only 2 hours. To give them a full hour and... Now, if their roster got to where they were the same size as the men's, then I would say, okay, give them a full hour.
Oh, tonight is the second part of the Dark Side of the Ring. Brian Pillman.
Yes.
I'm excited to see that. Should be fun.
It'd be fun if the Way wins all the gold for one night. Like, have Theory win the NXT title, like, distract Cross, but then we get a rematch later in the night and Cross wins the title back. That'd be interesting. I think that'd be kind of a twist in there that wouldn't be expected. Mm-hmm. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Brian
Pillman, yes.
Yep,
the first episode was good.
I thought it was good, too. I'm excited to see the second part. I think it should be cool.
Anderson Silva, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Hector Camacho Jr. Seriously? Julio Chavez Sr. is fighting? He's 85 years old.
Oh, man. So, yeah, the Brian Pillman
I was a kid when he was fighting.
Brian Pillman, that thing should be cool. I finished the Macho Man biography.
Who's the Impact Lady wrestler you want to see wrestle Abaddon, the Pain and Crazy? LOL. I would like to see Su Yung wrestle Abaddon.
That'd be cool. Mm-hmm.
On the second ladder match DVD, it had Beth Phoenix, Katie Lee ladder match from OVW for the women's title. It was cool to see that match. Cool. Deonna's a coward, ducking Taylor. And to your question, Mr. G, it's peaches and cream ice cream, the expensive Blue Bell.
Cool. To me, that's back when it was a big deal for the women to be in those types of matches. If you like and subscribe, there's a 33 1/3% chance that you can go on to win that title at Sacrifice. You bet your bottom dollar, man. Bet your bottom
But it
dollar.
becomes 50% chance if there's 3 people in the match.
I miss peach ice cream. Well, I can't eat peach ice cream. I can eat ice cream just fine. It's the peach part that I can't. Cause
I don't know if I've ever had peach ice cream.
I'm allergic to peaches. Now, you know what peach tea, that's what I miss. Peach iced tea.
Abaddon versus Rosemary versus Funhouse Bliss versus whoever Lily is. That would be interesting. Could you imagine the entrances for those?
It'd be fun.
The entrances would never end. Jack, I was working on that ages. Observing Steph never had peach ice cream. I don't think I've ever had peach ice cream either. Will Impact push Cass, but what's the name he's using now? I didn't see the name he's using.
W. Morrissey.
Yes, W. Morrissey. The season premiere of 1982. I've already seen 1982.
MTV. A year in music. Awesome. Turkey Hill peach tea. Yes!
I didn't know each ice cream was a thing. What else don't I know? I don't know. What else don't you know, Jack? Jack knows everything about everything, and he doesn't know about ice cream. Jack, come on. Get with the times. Turkey Hill peach tea, banana ice cream. What if Lily is Nikki Cross? I said that too, Jonah Lee.
Whoa, he's got so many veins in his eyes. That was a wicked shot. Veins? Not
I will
veins.
get out of
It's
here.
not veins. Is it veins? I don't know.
Yeah, it's veins.
They're really bloodshot looking.
Yeah, it's bloodshot.
Sort of, I don't know why I said veins. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Volterra, I've been missing out on
Sometimes.
Ben & Jerry's my whole life. Just tried it a few months ago. What kind did you get? Jack wasn't alive in 1982.
Black raspberry ice
Jack.
cream.
You're making me feel really
purple.
old.
I love Butterfinger ice cream. Luckily, I have some. I'm not really a big ice cream eater either. I don't like pizza. I don't really love ice cream. I know, I'm just
She doesn't like to eat.
I just not, I don't know.
She just goes out and picks leaves off the trees and eats it.
I'm not a big, I don't know. I don't eat a ton of ice cream on birthdays and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really eat a ton of cake either.
Yeah, you're not a huge sweet
No,
type person.
Not really. I mean, sometimes, but nah.
Orange sherbet is better than peach. ROHIT RAJU versus Jinder Mahal. Red velvet cake ice cream is phenomenal. I've never had red velvet.
Did you say sherbet?
Yeah.
Sherbet?
It's sherbet. It's not
sherbet. Sherbet. What?
It's sherbet.
How do you say it?
I know one of the top-rated presidential speeches of all times was the proclamation of the National Ice Cream Week. I knew you'd know something like that, Jack.
How do people say it? Sherbet?
Raju versus Mahal would be interesting. I'm not a big on sweets, but I like ice cream.
Or sorbet? I don't know. Sorbet, also called water ice or Italian ice. I call it Italian ice. This is that thing in a little cup. You know?
Sherbet, see?
Whatever. People say it weirdly.
You said sherbet.
Sherbet. Sherbet. I feel like it's weird. I don't know.
I don't remember, but it was a non-dairy. I became lactose intolerant a few years ago. Yeah. We kind of have some of those issues in our house too. So. Trey Miguel versus Ricochet would be a good one. They could look at each other and think they're looking in a mirror. What if Lily is Nikki Cross? That would be interesting, John Lee.
I say sherbet. I don't know.
It's sherbet.
Sherbet.
See, Jack has it right. It's sherbet.
Sherbet. You say so many things wrong, and then all of a sudden you're like, this is how you say it.
That's right, because it's one of the few things I say right. So I'm, since I started using Twitch, I've had altercations with streamers who at first act like they're my friend, then start to not be nice to me. I don't trust Twitch streamers. Clark, I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm streaming on Twitch right now. Do you trust me? This face is very trustworthy. Like I think the top is ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And ice cream is like 3. Lewis has been saying it wrong too. See? All of you people have been saying it wrong. Get with the times.
Like I said, it's one of the few things I guess that you say right. And,
they can have the Spider-Man meme with Ricochet and Trey Miguel. Yeah, that'd be cool. Twitch has too many hot tub streams, lol. Well, Chris, stick around after midnight, and you too could see my hot tub stream.
Mr. G definitely wasn't an English teacher.
No.
No. He's a math teacher.
Definitely not an English teacher. I deal with numbers. 1 + 1 is 2.
That's awesome. I don't like numbers. I think numbers are dumb. And I don't like them. And they don't make sense.
If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, you hit the subscribe button.
So Trey Miguel and
It would be greatly appreciated.
ROHIT RAJU is to say,
Michael X had a hot tub thing that was the reason she kicked my heart in its bum.
what is this? What the qualifying match? That was the word I was looking for. What is the square root of 24?
$4.89897948557.
Why did you just steal my thunder?
Numbers don't make sense.
To tell them what it was. And the only reason I know what it is because I looked it up. Math is not, no. Math, me and numbers no. And then when you start throwing in letters into things, oh, why? Why you gotta complicate things, man? It's not necessary. Like, and then you start throwing words into things, and then I'm really messed up. So, I can't handle numbers on their own.
In other words, you're in serious trouble. If you have words and numbers,
when they start throwing it all together, it's a no. It's a no for me.
Yeah, like everything's ruined for you, right? If you have words and you have numbers, I just don't get it.
No, the word...
I'm in some serious trouble.
The problem is, when you start throwing in X equals YZ, L, MNOP, like, no, it doesn't work for me, bro. I don't get it. It makes no sense. And then you start doing word problems, and I'm already not good with words because I'm dyslexic, and so I mess things up there. And then you put the words and the numbers together, and it's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I know.
No, thank you.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, whatever.
I am back, guys. These are my matchups for the AEW Women's Taylor Wilde versus Chris Statlander, Britt Baker versus Deanna Abaddon versus Rosemary versus Sue Young. Those could be some good matches, James. Looks like Fight Network is carrying Pack, but I can't get Fight Network. Ugh, Raymond. I laughed so hard when Maven looked it up. Don't worry, Maven. I haven't done math since 2004, and I hit 8 years before, and now. Well, point is, it's okay.
I'm not planning on being a math teacher.
Fight Network is carried Impact, but I can't get Fight Network. Fight Network has Impact on? I hate A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
It's the Imagine Dragons. Behind the rock stars.
We're going to have our own show one day. It's going to be Behind the YouTubers.
From Cradle to Stage. Okay. Couldn't come up with a better name? Alright. I have to take math. Lisp, man, I hate it. That was bad.
What's your major, Volterra?
I have to take math, even though it has nothing to do with my major. The actual classes for my major use elementary school math. Nyla Rose versus Havoc as well. How often do you watch Ring of Honor? That would be a solid never. I've never watched Ring
I
of
have
Honor.
not watched it since... Because I kind of started to get into it a little bit and would watch it when I had a chance to catch it before the pandemic. But since the pandemic, I really haven't watched it. Ring of Honor is on one of my local TV channels late at night. Yeah, and since the pandemic, I really haven't watched any of it. Nyla Rose and Havoc, I think, would be another good one. My math teachers were largely awful and idiots too, so maybe I could be a teacher of math like them rather than a good one like Mr. G. Well, thanks, Jack. I appreciate that.
What we talking about?
We're talking about math, Johnny Lee.
I hate a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Yeah, it's dumb. All of it's dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Dumb. Stupid, even. Just not good.
All it says is this side plus this side equals that side.
That's not how my brain interprets the thing, okay? A and B do not equal C, bro. In what world do A and B equal C?
It's just saying that this number plus this number equals
No, it makes no sense.
Actually, this number squared plus that number squared equals the third
I
number
get the squared thing. That I have no problem. Like, okay, cool, squared. I know what that is. That's easy, right? It's the A and B equals C. It's like, what? And that's where it throws me off. And then they're like, you have to plug these numbers into it. And I'm like, this is stupid, bro. Stupid. Sorry, that's just me ranting about math and how dumb
Kimberly
it is.
versus Jade. I think that'd be another good one, James. Jack, no worries, Mr. G. Your makeup is a solid too. I worked hours on this. I'm glad that you like it. I appreciate it. I'm glad somebody finally noticed. We're 45 minutes into the show, and I just now had somebody notice my makeup. Thank you, Jack. The Fight Channel at one point was showing Impact reruns. Interesting. So far, I've just used adding, subtraction, and multiplication, just one step each. My school wants algebra and calculus classes. So what's your major, Volterra? I get algebra still. I'm not sure why, because I never use it. Neil Dashwood versus Penelope Ford. And another solid one.
See,
well,
like,
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, a lot of the stuff that I, took in college, to get my math, I could teach high school math. And a lot of the stuff I did there to do that was pointless.
that's what I'm saying, though. 90% of it, now granted, this is not college, but 90% of it is pointless. I'm sitting there going, when the crap am I going to ever use this again? I'm going to forget it next week! So why am I learning this now?
Lewis is dyslexic. We have several people in the chat that are dyslexic.
Literally, though. It's the dumbest thing. Dumbest thing I've ever seen. Geometry doesn't bother me as much if we're specifically talking, shapes.
Trey Miguel and Rohit Raju in the ring right now.
Which, geometry, shapes, it's just, I don't know, some of the other stuff.
Rohit with an elbow. Another elbow. Oh, sorry, that's Trey with the elbow. My bad. Rohit taking the elbows. Software engineering. Oh, yeah. Yes. You will have to take calculus. Why? Nobody knows.
That's what makes no sense to me. It's you could be done with stuff a lot quicker if you weren't taking all this extra stuff that was unnecessary.
Yeah, oh, man, he messed that up, didn't he? And he messed up his elbow.
This match has come to a dead stop.
I remember my friends who took math longer than me. I'd look at their math textbooks. It'd give me a headache to just look. I can understand why, Jack. I understand why. Trading blows right now. Shots to the chin. Ricochet got kneed in the belly. ROHIT just took a swing at Ricochet. That was weak.
Yeah, that didn't look very good.
No.
There's hiccups.
Ricochet messed up that move.
It's Trey Miguel, bro, not Ricochet.
Oh. You got the hiccups? I can tell. You know how I can tell? But they can now play in the orbit of a satellite around the sun. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna need to go get another. What?
You got the hiccups?
I'm gonna need to go get it.
Trey Miguel is caught on the ropes. They just gave me a diploma because, sorry for my language, if the principal pissed off, so I threw a book at him and got detention for it.
Is this match gonna be over?
ROHIT
Because
now has Trey in a armbar grab you by the head move.
I thought this match was gonna be over in a minute.
Trey going, no! ROHIT with the roll up, no! It kicks out. That was close. Oh, knee to the face. ROHIT for the knee. Trey catches him.
What?
Puts him in a pretzel. Huh?
ROHIT with the floated
Yeah.
knee.
I have no clue what I was saying.
Not answer to any of us.
I'm not sure what this hold's called. I call it the let's just wrap each other up in a pretzel and you tap out. Okay, what was that move called?
I don't know.
You have no headphones on, and I can't hear out of mine. So.
I'm sorry.
My nephew that was born recently is named Trey. Cool, Clark. Cool. Trey Miguel. To help me get rid of hiccups, people ask me random as hell question. Can we use that? Sure. Like, Maven. What color is the sky?
Blue.
What color is the grass?
Green.
What does it say on the butt cheeks of Trey Miguel?
I don't know.
Think about it.
Does it say Trey Miguel?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
I don't know.
Think long and hard.
I don't know what it says.
It was a big orange thing, and it had word right in the middle.
I don't even know. Not even remotely. You're Jake something and whoever this dude is. And he didn't get over the ropes. The sky isn't blue. Well, what color is the sky then?
Do you think Impact has two tag teams that could hang with Young Bucks and FTR?
Yes, the Good Brothers and... oh my god, what are their names? What are their names? What are their names? What are their names? What?
I think SABIN and James Storm could.
Fin Juice? Granted, they aren't really an Impact tag team. They're New Japan. But they're in Impact at the moment. So.
Detention is bad. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Well, James, if you wouldn't do things to get in trouble, you wouldn't have
I'm
to
going to
have
grab
detention.
a water. You're going to have to hold my ears when I get back.
Blue is the shortest wavelength we can perceive, so humans see it as blue. Jack, you just went over my head with that. Yeah, science.
Can you hold my ears? That's not what I meant. Can you hold my ears, please? Stop! Can you please do it?
You mean, like, plug your ears?
Yeah.
Oh.
I meant plug.
It really isn't.
I just spilled water everywhere.
Well, that's not my fault.
Can you just plug my ears, please?
Yes.
Makeup should be gone now.
Holding ears, or yes, the obla longata in your throat, like.
So what?
I don't know what that thing's called. It, like, I think the obla longata is like in your brain or something. I was just thinking of Waterboy. So you drink, and it somehow, with having the ears plugged, it's yeah, oh, like on a plane. Yes, it works. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's just lack of oxygen going to your brain.
It's the only thing that works for me to get rid of hiccups. Only thing. Only thing. Nothing else works.
Uh-oh, Chris Bay is about to get killed by James Storm, I think. The medulla oblongata is in the brain. Yeah. Waterboy, man. Waterboy. I remember it. Another band I got into recent years is April Wine. I've never got into April Wine. It re-equalizes pressure inside your airways. Yes. I hate planes because of that ear thing. Mrs. Gleen hates planes because she had something pop in her head the last time we were on a plane.
However, when I go, if we took a vacation somewhere, I don't remember where it was, but we had to drive through like the mountains. Not like the mountains, but like we were like around mountains, you know?
And we took off and just flew off the mountain like a plane.
It was like the air pressure, I guess, that it messed up my nose. It made my nose bleed. So that was cool.
Oh, guys, it's not a spoiler, but a prediction. Seth versus Cesaro tomorrow night. This will end the feud. No, it won't end the feud. They'll still have it.
Yeah.
Where's Sean Maluda been? I do not know. Omega doesn't have belts as he enters the ring.
Who's Sean Maluda? Why does that sound familiar?
I never got on a plane until 2005. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. The 95-year-old.
Sean Maluda. I know who that is.
Look up Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. I swear to God, he's got to be 70. Oh, he's only 58. Wow. He sure seems older than that. Last I saw him, he was on AEW. Yes, I think you were right. I think he was on AEW. Even though Earl Independence Day is July 2nd. Who's this Earl you're talking about, Jack? Is my bowl over there?
No.
Did you take it out?
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of you.
I did it earlier.
Thank you.
You, like, really missed it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How you doing, Cody? Thanks for stopping by. By the way, we'll tell you while you're here, we want to thank all of you for making or helping.
Wow, you just
making
it. You just ruined
helping us reach 350 subscribers on YouTube. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you guys.
Jack, that's 3 days before the London bombings.
This is funny.
That is pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Do you all think SmackDown will be better than Raw? James, it can't be worse. It definitely cannot be worse.
I think it would be better than Raw. It should be better than Raw. It won't take much to be better than Raw. I mean...
Y'all should easily have 1,000 plus. Cody, we would if you tell all your friends! But you don't tell any of them!
I think that... my God, what was I going to say? I don't know. Paul Stanley. Oh my God, what was I going to say?
Coming back on Flight 77 was fun. I can imagine, Jack. Congrats again for hitting the milestone. Thank you, James. We appreciate it. I mean, like I said, you guys are part of it.
I legitimately don't remember.
You guys helped us get there.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Wonder if they have the SmackDown Fist tomorrow. I do not know.
Oh yeah, is this week Classic SmackDown or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
I live in London, you see. Cool. When SmackDown aired their episode the day of the London bombings, do you think that was a mistake? I don't know. You can't shut things down because of things like that. I think that's like. I think it's one of those things where unless it's directly affecting you, I think you have to keep it going.
The Good Brothers.
No, just bad timing. Y'all was really taking digs at Raw. James, we would never take digs at Raw.
Yes, because Raw was not great.
We don't take digs at Raw.
Aside from what was it? Oh my God, what was it? Something about the world's most wanted.
Yes.
That was pretty.
The world's most wanted.
That was pretty.
Omega, the Good Brothers, Don Callis. I knew they'd show up. Didn't they also have the SmackDown after 9/11? I believe so.
I don't remember.
Again, that's one of those things I don't think you can like. I think you have to continue on. America's Most Wanted, yes. Good Bros theme is awesome. It is good, Chris. I do like their theme is cool.
I just assumed what they did. No. They went.
He got poked in the eye. Oh, we're watching you. That's what he's saying. But yes, Independence should be July 2nd and not 4th. That's from my main man, Thomas Jefferson. Well, Jack, I'm glad that you and him are, like, tight.
Yeah, they're like this.
Yeah.
They still talk to this day.
I'm sure they do.
At least that's what I've heard.
Jack and Thomas are, like, every day.
Like I said, they're like this. I mean, they're really tight. And like I said, they still talk to each other to this day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's Finn Juice. It's Finn Juice. See? Just point at each other. I'm sorry.
The E.T. thing.
I've never seen E.T., so I don't know.
You should.
I guess I don't watch movies.
You should.
Sorry. Maven will be the new leader of the Bullet Club. You bet your bottom dollar I will.
Thomas owes me £5. Jack, we're gonna have to get you want me to call him up? I'll get it fixed, Jack. This is just a singles match. I think the Good Brothers are a better heel team than a face. I would agree. 100%. I shared the show, guys. Thanks, James. We appreciate it.
You can see the different attitude on Doc Gallows right now. Why are they fighting Finn Juice again?
It's just solos.
Oh.
This isn't a tag team.
It's Juice and Gallows. Yeah. Got it. Sorry, my bad.
Come on.
My bad.
Oh, Jefferson in trouble. Mr. G is going to wreck him. That's right, Jack. Just for you. I'll get everything straightened out just for you.
Oh, the thing about the Good Brothers being a better heel team than a face, I think it's really hard to, like... I definitely think they're, like, a heel team, but I think it's really hard to, like, not like them, you know? Because I think that they're just, like, funny sometimes. So, like, people are just going to be like, you know, these dudes are kind of funny. So I think their personalities kind of make them...
Lunch!
hard to be, like, I don't know, heels completely.
Yeah.
To make people absolutely hate them. Like, I just don't think it's going to happen. Because I think their personalities shine through and their personalities are funny.
Well, they are.
Okay. Woo!
What was that?
I don't know.
I'll get Alexander Hamilton to help us mess him up.
Punches. 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 Oh.
Shot to the chin.
The uppercut.
Foot to the face.
Oh, big
he's
kick
dead.
To Juice.
Juice just fell on the floor. When was the last time we had a good NXT call up to the main roster?
The first side of never.
Well, we've had a lot of good call ups from the main roster, but the problem is they had no idea how to use them.
Yeah.
People wanted to replace Hamilton on a $10 bill, even though he's one of the reasons we have the money system we have. Yes.
I think there's a ghost in my house.
Jack,
know the feeling.
we've had ghosts in our
Know the
house too,
feeling.
so don't feel bad.
Know the feeling, man. Know the feeling.
I could tell you some ghost stories, Jack, but you would get too scared.
They want to be champions everywhere they go.
Invicta premieres Friday, May 21st on Access TV.
Ooh, that's fun.
What the crap is Invicta?
MMA. Women's MMA.
Oh.
They've had commercials for it on the show.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
Clearly haven't been paying attention.
about. Do you think Mox will ever be a complete heel the way Omega has turned completely heel? I think Mox would be... the thing about Mox, I think for him, I think that he is a heel.
But he's not, though.
Well, because people like him no matter what he does.
No, but I don't think he's a heel, though. And I think that's why it never works.
But the thing is, it doesn't matter who he fights.
But what exactly
Okay,
has he
tell
done
me,
to, be a heel,
why is he
though?
not a heel? The guy will use a knife to kill you. Okay? That's a heel.
Okay.
But if you want to get him over as a heel, I don't think it'll ever happen because people like him.
I don't know.
You want to get him over as a heel?
What is the word? I think
have him beat the crap out of Darby Allin.
But I don't think he's a heel, though. I think he's what is the word?
I don't know.
I'm legit trying to think of what the word is.
While you're thinking about it, I'm going to read chat.
He's like the...
No, you're thinking... Tweener, Maven.
No.
Tweener.
No.
They don't get booked properly once they're called up. That's for damn sure. Yes, John Lee, 100% agree. Good NXT call-ups. Finn, KO, Becky, Charlotte, Sasha, Barack Obama, and Bailey. The problem with that, Jack, is that's like their whole roster right now.
He's like...
So if they weren't good call-ups, they'd be in serious trouble.
He's like an anti-hero. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like Moxley? Because, he doesn't... I don't know. I don't think he's a heel. I don't think he's ever...
Volterra, I've had a bird fly in my room at
heel.
night, even though the door was closed. My mom prayed right after. Well, Volterra, my question is, do you just have birds flying around your house if they could just fly in the door? Wasn't Moxley a heel when he debuted at Double or Nothing? Kind of. That's what I said.
But was he, though? I mean, I don't know. I think he's sort of this anti-hero type of a character.
Well, kind of. Mox is a Steve Austin heel. Yeah, that kind of explains it, Jack. Mox is similar to Cena, but Cena was a complete face. Yeah, I mean, I could see that too, Raymond. Isn't that the same thing as a tweener, Maven?
Is it?
Yeah, tweener's kind of that in-between dude that's not really a heel, but he's not really a face.
But I think that Moxley is a face.
That was so close.
I think that Moxley
We almost had a 3 count right there.
I think Moxley is a face. He just uses, unconventional ways of, being a face. I don't know. What's Robinson going to do? Well, he's going to punch him in the face, clearly.
So who's interfering in this match?
I'm going to say Kenny Omega and his crew. Just going to take a guess. Here you go.
James says if WWE wins the division, will cross over with Impact. I would watch Nia with Havoc. Kimberly versus Sonya Deville. Liv Morgan versus Kiera Hogan. Becky versus Zoe Stark. Never happening, James. If it does, Impact's in trouble. Because they'll be bought out next week.
Oh, Gallows.
Raymond says Stone Cold and Mox may be similar. Yes, I mean,
Swag.
I can see the similarities.
1,
So
2,
with
3.
the interference...
So who's going to save him? Is anybody going to save Finn Juice?
Why? They're part of New Japan Wrestling.
I don't know.
Impact wrestlers don't care. They're not even here. They're not even part of the club.
No, it's Eddie Edwards. He just doesn't like Kenny Omega. The
Who else is
odds
gonna come
will
out?
be even. Moose. Nah, not Moose.
I just looked it up. Obama was on Raw on the stage, a video screen twice. Interesting. What's Omega doing?
He's look at those measured shots. Yeah, those are really measured shots, for sure.
Someone's got to come out, don't they?
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe
just have
not.
Sammy Callahan's music play or something, and
Have it go black.
yeah. Thank you, LOL.
Nope. Good Brothers music is playing. This is how they're ending it. We have Deonna Purrazzo, Susan, and Kimberly.
They're leaving.
Do you have an update?
We're not sticking around here. It's dangerous. There's crazy people here.
Do you have an update? It's Scott Demore. Deonna, it's nice. Deonna, it's nice running into you. I'm so glad that I caught you before you left the building. Because I heard what you had to say. I think it's a great idea to do Havoc versus Rosemary, where the winner gets to fight you. You have an open championship opportunity at whatever the garbage he just said that pay-per-view is, May 15th, or whatever. So, we should do it. We should do booking meetings once in a while. I think you're great, Deonna. This was a fabulous idea.
Outstanding idea, I think. I did a presentation on Obama on Raw. When was the last time we saw a title-for-title match between two promotions aside from Impact and AEW? It's been a while. It's been a while. Jack, if you smell what Brock is cooling.
Cooking.
Cooking!
Cooking.
Or cooling. There's a little bit of difference between cooling and cooking. Cooling is something you might do
kind of
after you've
opposite.
made the food. Cooking is what you're doing while you're making
The food. Kind of, too, you know.
Yeah.
Don't want to confuse those.
Yeah, Jack, you screw that up and people are going to go like, what?
Maven is so dope. She makes onions cry. Oh, man.
It's L.A. Eli Drake.
The Overcharger.
Lewis is laughing.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm here for.
Yes, that's what we're looking for.
Ric
You
Flair!
can catch a comedy show once a week sometimes.
I like how they had
Sometimes more
like,
than
Ric
that.
Flair,
sometimes
his name
less
was
than that.
his name was like lit up right here. Ric Flair. Like
Nobody knows who he is.
who's that guy in there?
Who's that old guy? I don't know. Ric Flair? I think that's his name. Never heard of him before.
Good thing they got his name up there. I can't tell who that guy is. Is that the guy that goes, woo?
Could be. I don't know.
I just shared a picture on my Facebook of Brett, Austin, and JR backstage at a show. Cool, Clark. Cool. Cool.
You had your kitchen remodeled.
Like, what kind of driveway is that?
Why would you want stones in your driveway? I'm just wondering.
I don't know, but that's a pretty cool shower, like out in the open outside. Like, no one's around. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Mr. G can drown a fish. Yeah, I just take him out of the water.
Hey, did anybody see that picture of Sammy Guevara? His back all torn up.
Yeah, that's a nasty picture.
His back was all bruised up and he had a cut on his forehead.
I love it when the
cut on his shoulder. I don't even know how
what
he
are
did
these?
that.
Beavers?
Like, how did he do?
The beavers like take over everything.
Beavers, groundhogs.
Yeah, they're beavers. They're not groundhogs. Like, look, the beavers build dams and stuff, and they've built like a whole city right there.
Got it.
Wonder where that is.
Whatever.
I want to go there. We got to find out where that's at. So
I wonder where Sammy like cut up his shoulder, because I don't remember a specific spot in the match where he would have had this huge laceration on his back.
I don't know, but he was like bruised
It's pretty
up
like
good.
big.
Yeah. Austin is proud to have worked with Brett, but Owen, it unfortunately took for him a pass away for Austin to be proud to work with Owen as
well. As well.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, as well.
Maven can unscramble an egg.
Yes.
Yeah, real nasty. It was rough. Rough, man.
Unscrambling an egg is pretty cool.
I'll be right back.
We got somebody drawing a picture right now. It's a beautiful picture. I'm sure. Cleaning a spoon. I'm not sure what the point of this commercial is. Explore your creativity. Skillshare. Oh, got ya. Yeah, I see now. VSK. Mr. G can divide by 0. I can. VSK. Is that VSK? Or is it not VSK? You're slightly ahead of us, Lewis. You're slightly, just a hair. W will never ever work with AEW. No, they will not, John Elite. I think Tony would be willing to work with them, but I don't think that the going the other way is probably where it's not happening. El Phantasmo. I'm glad he just gave 5 to everybody that's ringside. That was pretty amazing. He gave 5 to everybody ringside.
Who the crap is this dude?
It's El Phantasmo.
El Phantasmo. Cool glasses, bro. But Kenny Omega made those cool. Clearly. You didn't see Dynamite last night. Oh.
He had to check and make sure he wouldn't hit the lights up above.
Wicked?
I gotta check my backflip move here. Yeah, I think I'll be good.
He's gifted, he's athletic, he's going to rock your damn world. That was D'Lo Brown.
Jack! Phantasmo from the early 90s. Clark, I read on Wikipedia which guys that were proud to have worked with Brett. They said Taker, Austin, Savage, Hennig, Piper Nash, Hall, Bam Bam. That I remember. Yes. This VSK guy was on AEW. Yes. AEW's given a lot of people a chance to come in and do their thing.
That was cool.
That's the good thing about what they've done is they've allowed some people to come in and try and perform and show off their ability. And it's worked out for some of them. Man, I hate it when people scratch my back like that. That just hurts. Good thing he has no fingernails.
The honeymoon is over.
The honeymoon's over. VSK's about to die.
Bang.
He just shot a gun at him.
Who the crap are you playing to?
The crowd, man.
But there was nobody there.
He was giving people a high five when he came in. He missed it.
What?
Actually, he was doing this, running along the.
Okay. He didn't even play to the right side. That's not even where the camera is.
Well, he came around this side.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah. VSK kicks out.
Sorry.
El Phantasmo in serious trouble now.
El Phantasmo. You mean VSK?
No, El Phantasmo's in serious trouble.
Why?
Because VSK has him right where he wants him. See? Told you. Look. There it was.
2. Kick out.
Oh,
2.
so close. VSK had him right where he wanted him.
For 2 seconds. Ref, get out of the way, homie.
Ran over the ref. Oh, so he just spit a loogie. He just hit that fan that he gave high five to.
Oh. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That's close. They're giving this guy
This has been a good match.
They're giving this guy a chance, which is shocking.
Of course, Lewis is done watching it, so he knows who won.
Big match.
Did you know Maven built the very hospital she was born in? Uh-oh! He grabbed him by the nipples. Oh, it's over. VSK had him where he wanted him, and now it's over.
What is he doing?
He's gonna kick him.
Oh.
That was pretty obvious, duh.
Well, I didn't know where we were going.
Well, when you tap your feet, you know you're gonna get kicked.
Okay, well, the only guy I know to do that... What was that? Undertaker?
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Alright. El Phantasmo. Looked good. VSK looked good. I thought they both...
Here, raise my foot. Is that like pull my finger?
I wouldn't be kissing my shoes, bro.
You never know what you
But
stepped
okay.
on.
Okay. Phantasmo pinned VSK like Taker. Yep.
When did you think the European title became meaningless? When they brought it out?
I didn't have any issues necessarily with
Phantasmo pinned VSK like Taker. He did.
Oh,
Up next we have KIERA Hogan versus Rachel Ellering.
Man.
Oh man, why do we have that match?
I don't know, man. I'm not...
But we gotta wait for El Phantasmo to do his thing.
I think that they won the titles. They did some stuff beforehand. I get doing the singles matches and stuff, and that's cool, but I don't know. I think that we gotta do something else. But whatevs.
I'm slowly getting through Obama's autobiography. I might finish it before the second part comes out. When's the second part supposed to come out, Jack? He's going to go like next year. And I'm going to go, Jack, read a little faster.
Or a little slower.
Well, if you're waiting for the second part to come out, then yeah, read slower. But if you want to get it done before the second part comes out.
For the next year.
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Hector Macho Camacho Jr.
Paul Heyman says his promos serve to show the audience how great Roman Reigns' opponent is.
Okay, whatever.
What?
The European title is basically the second version of the Intercontinental title. Yeah, it just, like I said, it just, like, they got Ric Flair up there again. When it came out, I just wasn't impressed with it, Clark. Go to thezebra.com, where you too could learn all about the zebra. The second part is Christmas, I think. But if it were me, I put it out just before the 2022 midterms. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Good time to do it.
This is exciting. Guys, I'm kind of...
You just don't like Impact.
No, I have nothing against Impact.
Oh, just admit it. You don't like Impact.
I think that they've had some good shows, and I think that they've had some good matches. I'm just not, like...
You just don't like Impact.
super into it tonight. I don't know if it's because I'm tired.
Probably because
or
you're tired.
what, but it's just, it's like, I don't know.
You weren't into it last week, though, either.
No, I didn't think last week's show was good. The week before that, however, I did think they had a decent show. I didn't like last week.
Developed by 150 languages, Babbel.com.
And,
Focus
like,
on
we
natural
still have 30 minutes of the
conversations.
show.
Speak and pronounce with confidence. Start speaking a new language in 3 weeks. I would like to be able to speak the language I'm speaking right now better.
Sunday, Axis, Pearl Jam.
Long live the 90s. Pearl Jam, let's play 2.
Pearl Jam is doing a concert.
Presidential
Long live the
autobiographies
90s.
always come out just before elections. I bet Trump's will be full of spelling mistakes and written in crayons. The top 10 revealed. Or the top revealed 10.
Season premiere on A Year in Music.
1982.
Madonna joined the party,
The year MTV
and everybody wanted to be on MTV.
became popular. Wednesday, live live at home.
It's Will I Am.
Well, whose home is he at?
Live at Home featuring Will I Am, Wednesday on Access TV.
Oh crap, I have to buy it. Is MTV, yes. KIERA Hogan coming to the ring. Hulk Hogan's daughter against Paul Ellering's daughter. I think why the WWE quit doing as many pay-per-views in Canada and England was because the company declined in popularity in those countries.
No, I think it's just because Vince didn't want to go over there.
Yeah, probably. They didn't pay him enough.
Because I still think there's a fair amount of people that would go to them if they went there.
I like how Jack does his typing.
However,
MTV, and then like 10 minutes later, first song in America was Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. We've banned Vince from here. I don't blame you, Jack. I don't blame you. I want to bet she loses.
Rachel?
Yeah.
Probably. The last pay-per-view in England was 2003.
Yes.
I think WWE could easily go over there and do some pay-per-views. They just choose not to. There's an audience for it, and I think they would be fine. However, I just don't think he wants to.
MTV Europe's first song was Video Kill Ed.
Video Kill Ed.
Why'd the video kill Ed?
I take it's Video Killed the Radio Star. Yes.
Oh, killed!
The video killed the radio star. I can't say
I was
it
like, the
without-
video killed
I
Ed.
can't
What?
say it without wanting to sing it.
The video killed the radio star.
Yeah.
Moose going to the AEW confirmed. Why is that? Observing stuff. Where'd you hear it from? Who are your sources?
KIERA Hogan.
She's gonna lose this match. What about?
I don't know. Kiera Hogan fully in control of the match that started just 2 seconds
Completely
ago.
and totally in control of this match. Kick to the belly. Rachel looked like she got hurt on that one.
WWE could do King of the Ring here and sell easy, I guess.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree 100%. She's just taking Rachel around the ring and just smashing her head off the turnbuckles. Well, till right there.
There's definitely a market for it. I think Vince just doesn't want to do it.
If they'd give him a quadruple...
What the heck was that slap on the side of the leg? It was like...
Okay, now do it. Do it. Make your move. No, do it. What was that?
I don't know.
Was it...
Nobody has a clue.
That was a drop kick to the belly.
Nobody has a clue. Nobody.
Maven, I'm tired too. We are tough.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You're tough enough.
I didn't even get, it's not even that I, got up early or anything. It's just because I had my meds yesterday.
Kiera Hogan's in trouble now. Going for a neck breaker. Or sorry, Rachel Ellen was in trouble. Now, I don't know who's in trouble. They keep going back and forth. Oh, that was a beautiful move. Grab the hair and fly by her, and then she just falls to the ground. And then she just said something to her. Okay, I'm going to kick out. You really screwed that move up.
Oh, man. I like Kiera's hair, or Kiera Hogan, however you say it. They say it 25 different ways, and nobody has a godforsaken clue.
It reminds me of the sky.
Her hair?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Sasha Banks, but...
No, just the sky.
You know. The sky.
Does it usually affect you this long?
Generally it's the day after, and sometimes 2 days after it that I'm kind of tired. Just sort of stuff taking effect and getting into my system, I suppose.
It just depends.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm fine. I think it just depends.
Oh, what a clothesline. And was that an uppercut or an elbow?
A little of both.
That was a kick to the head.
Okay.
Well, that was interesting.
1, 2.
Nope, kicked out. She kicked out. Clearly a kick out by by Kiera Hogan.
Clearly a Kiera Hogan.
Clearly a Rachel...
I know what I'm talking about. I'm watching it. It's right in front of me.
No, I have no clue what I'm talking about. I'm just making stuff up as we go along. Oh, what a save by Flav!
Flav.
Or Fire, whichever one she is. Which one is she?
What a save by Flav! Oh, man, that's funny. God, what is her name? Tasha Steeles?
Yeah, whatever.
Flav. What a save by Flav!
Y'all thoughts on Rachel's entrance music?
I think it's good.
It's cool.
Catchy.
It's cool. Now if she would just get better in the ring. Like, she's at a 2. She needs to get to a 7 before I'll say she's good. Flava. I don't care. The best part of Rachel's wrestling is her entrance. Oh, that was close. Oh, that's it.
1,
That's over
2,
now.
3. 1, 2,
Yep,
3.
I saw that coming. The big body drop.
You were a little higher dose than before, Maven, and since you started that, you've been a little more tired for a little longer. 2 to 3 days tops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fell asleep during Dark Side of the Ring. Don't watch YouTube at midnight. Which one were you watching, Volterra? Were you watching the Brian Pillman one? Rachel Ellering with the win. I hope that she turns on her. I hope Jordan turns on her.
Why?
And kills her.
Why?
And puts her out for like 6 months and they tell her, go learn how to wrestle.
She's not that bad.
She's not that good either.
she's not.
We're being quiet.
It's Don Callis. You can't even hear it.
No, I'm reading lips.
Don Callis is talking to Moose. He's like, I don't know why you're wrestling anybody. Do you remember Jimmy Johnson? I don't know who Jimmy Johnson is. I'm gonna treat the stars like stars. I'm gonna treat the jabrones like jabrones.
What the crap's a jabron?
Are you gonna try to butter me up so you can
No,
keep me away from
I wouldn't
Kenny?
butter you up. You've obviously slicked yourself up with some oil. I don't need to butter you up.
Oh, man. You're a stud. You shouldn't have to qualify, but instead they're going to put you in harm's way against James Storm to prove yourself? Dawn. Shut your mouth. You're starting to annoy me. I have a message to go send. That went well.
Voltaire. So Voltaire, before you fell asleep, what did you think of the Brian Pillman story? I feel. Jack, what are you saying there? The sorting. Oh, Dark Side of the Ring. Okay, I got you. Whoa, he like wrote it in like code, and I had to decipher it. Just, it's particularly high quality. Yeah, it is. I love it. I love the Dark Side of the Ring. I like what they do with it. My top 3 episodes were Owen and the 2 Chris Benoit episodes.
I thought the Chris Benoit episodes were really good.
Yes.
I thought they were really good. I thought there was a lot of information in it. I thought it was really well done. And I thought it was great.
Yes, I would agree. After I deciphered what Jack was saying, everything was good.
I found the Jimmy Snuka episode to be really interesting because I didn't really know the entire story behind
That he was protected?
his stuff. So I thought that was cool to sort of see into that.
I don't know Jimmy Johnson, but I know Jimmy Johns. It's that thing on Brock's
Trunks. That's funny. I thought that even the Dino Bravo episode I thought was interesting.
It was interesting too.
Because I think that, I think it was cool.
The other
The
one,
Brawl for All! That episode was wicked.
the one you said you didn't see. Hold on.
The last
The Mysterious Death of Gorgeous Gina was pretty good too.
Oh. The Bruiser Brody one was cool too.
I
thought that one was
I think they've all been good.
Well, I think this was good. I think that was good. Even some of the stuff that I had no clue, nothing, I didn't know anything about, whatsoever. Herb Abrams and the UWF and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm I had no idea. The David Schultz thing. Even all that, I think that, I think it's really cool to see it. And it's, really cool, well done episodes.
Yeah, is this fake?
Ask New Jack. Is this fake?
Nobody wants to interview him.
Man, the life and
I'm sure,
New Jack.
reporters were told, go talk to New Jack and find out if wrestling's really
I'm sure when
fake or
they
real.
called him
And they're
up to do this.
No,
I'm sure when they called him up to do this episode, they were let's double and triple check with this guy before we give him the phone call and have him set this up because are you sure you want to do this? I'm sure. I'm sure, man. I was bitten by a poisonous snake. After days of being in intense pain, the snake died. What?
Jack saying that the poisonous snake did nothing to him.
Oh, okay.
What's the main event, guys? It's Moose versus James Storm.
All lies about New Jack. He's lovely. Man.
Yeah, if you don't mind being stabbed.
Fork to the head,
Yeah.
thrown off the building.
Sure.
He's a lovely guy.
Good match, New Jack. Thanks. You realize you really weren't supposed to stab me? What are they rapping about?
Rachel being the secret ingredient. Answer me this. Didn't they say they need a little time to prepare?
I had some... I can't see that. What is that?
Bird.
You ate a bird? You ate a dove tonight, James? That's not very nice to eat doves. I think they're protected. That's like against the law. And you're eating doves? And now we got it in print.
It could be a pigeon.
You ate a pigeon tonight?
I don't know. Oh, great. We're going to get Jordan Grace versus Tasha Steelz. Can't wait. I'm so excited for this, guys. I'm so excited. So excited. Man, my God, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
That's an exclamation point.
You ate a dove? James ate a dove tonight. Isn't that like against the law?
I have no idea. Rosemary versus Havoc next week. Winner gets to fight Deonna Purrazzo. X Division Scramble. P. Williams, El Phantasmo, TJP, Ace Austin, AC Romero, and Rohit Raju. Anderson versus David Finlay.
How did you have a dove, James? They're like protected birds. Mourning doves and other migratory birds are national resource protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. See, we have a treaty with birds. I can't believe you ate a bird and we have a treaty. There's going to be a war now.
You eat doves, lol. Yes, I did. It was good. Would you eat a pigeon too?
Forget eating a pigeon. James has started a war that we can't fight and win. There's more birds than people.
I'm so skilled that I can eat soup with chopsticks. That takes some talent.
Well, I could too. I just put the chopsticks in the bowl and then I drink it.
Just put the stops.
I put the stop sticks in.
Oh, man.
Actually, fried dove. James! They're like a protected bird.
Are you sure it wasn't fried chicken? Not fried dove? How does that even work? A dove is like this big. There's like not even any meat on a dove.
See, Moose's theme kind of sounds like Rain's new theme.
Since when? What?
Moose's theme kind of
sounds
sounds like
I read
Rain's
the Matt
new
Riddle one. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about. I was like, what? Sorry,
No.
I had a minute there. I don't know.
Since when did Matt Riddle have the birds in his entrance again?
Since forever.
Yeah.
Oh no, birds have the power of flight. They can travel far distances for free.
Well, the thing is they're like protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. We have a treaty with these birds. And they're like, the birds are going to find out and then they're going to come after us. I can just picture Alfred Hitchcock. This is how the Alfred Hitchcock got his like movie together. They attack birds. As a kid, I thought I was going to die because a classmate in 3rd grade told me there was a poison oak near the playground. Oh, that's funny, Volterra. You have to ask my brother-in-law. James!
Bird War.
You, man!
Bird War. I like James Storm's theme.
I was in the last Bird War. I was the best man.
Warbird. How do you know so much
Maven about doves.
about doves?
We looked it up.
I don't know. Doves are like this big. They're a tiny little bird. I don't know.
And Prince sings about doves.
I don't know much about doves, but I know that they're small birds.
Prince has a song about doves.
And I would imagine that they probably don't have a lot of meat on them because they're a small bird. And so how would that even, like, I don't know.
Eating a dove would probably like eating a rabbit.
I have no interest in doing either of those things. None. I have no interest in eating fish. So you think I'm gonna like go out of my way to eat a rabbit or a bird? No.
Romulan ships are called warbirds. Bird is the word. Yes. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. He was serious and I was freaking out. Wait, just a second. I had Moose and James Storm on here. Now I've got Jessica Delboni and Karina Rodriguez. She knows so much because she is homeschooled. Yeah, I will say that, yeah.
I like to think I know what I'm talking about sometimes. And sometimes
even though I had no side effects.
I know what I'm thinking about.
So did you get into the Poison Oak? Did you actually get into the Poison Oak, Volterra?
I remember... Or wait, I remember. Remember Angry Birds? Yeah. Yeah. That was all the rage 25 years ago. Okay, not 25 years ago, but a while ago.
By the way, if you ever get into Poison Ivy, I saw a trick the other day on how to fix it. Get a cloth, cut it up, put it into vinegar, like apple cider vinegar, and then put it on your arm, and let it dry, and you will actually see the poison or the oil like gets sucked up into the cloth.
Weird.
But I wasn't homeschooled, and I know things. Jack, you know way too much. Speaking of rabbit, I got one in my freezer. James, I hope he's dead. Because if he wasn't, he's going to be dead now.
We had a rabbit in our backyard. There was a bunny in the backyard yesterday. It's cool.
Same question I had observing stuff.
I loved Angry Birds and the Star Wars Angry Birds. Yeah. It's probably just a normal plant.
So you were being messed with. Because if that rabbit wasn't dead, he's dead now. That's what happens when you put things in the freezer. They kind of freeze to death.
Yeah. What's going on Twitter? I don't know.
Not a lot.
Let me look. We're on a commercial break.
It's happening right now. I'm just glad you lived, my friend.
It's Colt Cabana's birthday.
Happy birthday, Colt Cabana, from the Wrestle Story.
Yes.
Observing it's dead and skinned. Bleach will do the same thing, Mr. G, but you got to be hardcore to use that. Or Donald Trump, one of the two.
He would have just injected it into the...
Just inject... If you get into poison ivy, just inject some bleach into your skin, and it'll go away.
Right up. It'll fix everything.
And if that doesn't work, just drink it. You'll be good as new in a couple hours.
Or dead. One of the two.
Doesn't matter. You won't feel the pain from the poison ivy anymore.
Good as new or dead.
Are you a hunter, James?
Performances by Jennifer Lopez. Oh.
So those people are making an appearance. Everybody else is performing.
Global Citizen
Vax Live. All right.
Okay.
Speaking of Star Wars, Vinny Nugget is watching The Mandalorian right now. Cool.
He helped put the thumbnail together.
They didn't book Donald Trump right, and they are overbooking Joe Biden. Y'all never eat wild game. I had wild game. I've had like deer.
Nope.
I've had duck.
Nope.
I've had pheasant.
Nope.
I've had yeah. I think I've had those three. I don't think there's anything else. I've had buffalo. I don't know if you want to call that wild though.
I've had no, I haven't had buffalo. I've had bison.
Yeah, bison. That's what I meant.
Buffalo. Bison. I've had bison before. We used to get bison burgers, but I don't. No. I've had duck, and that's about it. It's a no from me, folks.
Whoa! James Storm tumbles to the ground. Ains, how you doing? Bill and Melinda Gates got divorced. Melinda got the house, but Bill kept the window. I had alligator. I've never had alligator. I'm visually impaired. My brother-in-law brings me this stuff. So James, he can just tell you whatever he wants to tell you.
I've had frog legs.
Yeah, I have had frog legs.
No, thank you, folks. I just like.
That's another one, like chicken.
I just like to eat normal things.
Frog legs are kind of like, they're kind of like chicken, but there's not much to them.
Except they're not. They're kind of like a chicken, except it's frog, and
well, they taste like chicken.
It's but it's like chicken. Chicken and frog, very much so the same thing. No, thank you. No, thank you.
They
I
look
just want
like.
to eat normal things.
They do taste like chicken.
There was once a street named after Maven, but it had to be renamed. No one crosses Maven.
I've had buffalo wings. Frog legs taste like chicken, see?
Okay,
they
that's
do taste
fabulous.
like chicken.
However.
But there's not much to them.
However. No.
James Storm is in trouble here. Moose. Are they going to let Moose win, considering he's, leaving? Or considering his contract's up in June?
I don't know.
You ever had tequila with a worm that word when you eat, it sends you places? No, I have not. Alligator tastes like sea chicken. What the crap is sea chicken?
I don't like things. I don't like things from the sea either.
I don't even know what sea chicken is.
Ains just corrected himself when he spelled worm the same way twice.
Yeah, well, Ains doesn't know what he's talking about.
Worm.
He drank the tequila with the worm, and now he's correcting himself.
Do you ever look at a word and you read it so many times and you're like,
was that right?
What? You're like, it doesn't compute in your head that it's that's the word and you spelled it right, but you just look at it so many times it's like, huh?
Mrs. Gleen says, deer, rabbit, bison, and lots of river fish before I developed an allergy to fish. That's about as exotic as I get.
As exotic as I get is chicken.
And Jack once ate a mermaid.
I do not. I don't eat fish. I don't eat anything that comes out of the sea. It's a rule. No, thank you. I don't want any. No. I'll eat fake fish, not real fish.
Chicken of the sea, is that tuna brand?
Autocorrect is my worst enemy. Except there was nothing to autocorrect, though.
It's spelled...
It's spelled the same way twice.
You drank the tequila before you came in and started typing, didn't you?
Oh, man.
Volterra, but tuna is gross. Tuna is good. I like tuna. I get the tuna that has the flavors in it.
I had tuna a long time ago, and it made me sick. So.
James Storm is in trouble here.
That's about when I said I'm done eating. No, thank you. No things.
Jack, you hate Ariel. Lewis eats boring food. What,
I eat chicken. I eat potatoes. I eat rice. I eat pasta.
What do you eat that's boring, Lewis?
I eat...
You had that sandwich that you were talking about.
I eat...
Were you the one
salad.
talking about a sandwich, some sort of sandwich the other day? Was it Lewis that was talking about that?
I also had some chocolate-covered grasshoppers.
I have had those, too. I did have those.
No.
Chocolate-covered ants. I've had those.
Ew. So you don't eat anything that contains H2O, Maven?
Rice is good.
No.
Rice is really good.
I don't eat things that come from the sea, man. No fish, no crabs, no sea anything.
My Evil Ex was a vegan, but was just bad at it and kept eating chicken and fish. So that kind of messes up.
Well, you could be a pescatarian, which is fish. You eat fish, but you don't eat a ton of the other
Well, then you're not a vegan, are you?
But it's like a vegetarian sort of thing, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just come up with a new
Sort
name.
of.
I don't eat any
But
meat
it's
except for
pescatarian
chicken
or whatever.
and fish.
I think. I could be wrong. I could be
I
making
ate
this
a McRib one time and I got sick.
I could be making this up.
There's other stuff like spicy taters.
A pescatarian is someone who chooses to eat a vegetarian diet but who also eats fish and other seafood. It's a largely plant-based diet of whole grains, nuts, legumes, produce, and healthy fats, with seafood playing a key role as a main protein source. Many pescatarians also eat dairy and eggs.
I have burger-flavored grasshoppers, but I can't get anyone to eat them.
Ew.
Interesting. These days for fast food, I just eat subs, pitas, and burgers. I'm trying to lose weight. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Indian food, Chinese food, tuna salad sandwiches, LOL. So spicy food that you have to eat 17 times a day to make you feel like you've ate something, and tuna fish. Pineapple comes from the sea. Each time you eat pineapple, one SpongeBob's relatives becomes...
I'm a big pineapple eater. I like pineapple. I've been eating primarily vegan, but I am not evil. Any kind of food. I have a jellyfish-based diet. Well, McDonald's once had pizza called the McPizza. I heard it was bad.
I never had it.
Did I start a trend? James, I think you
did. You did, James. Good job.
People would much rather be talking about what foods they eat than watching Impact. Does that sum up everything? Probably. I had hot Cheetos flavored sushi from Kroger. I've never had hot Cheetos. I've had jalapeno Cheetos, and those are pretty good. Never had a hot Cheeto, though. You're right about pescatarians, but she was evil. Stalin level evil.
Mister Gleen said it's vegetarian with fish, pretty much. So that's the pescatarian.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's legit what I said.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I want to go vegan. Well, just do it. Just do it, Lewis.
I like Indian food. My grandfather calls it engine food. He's from a different time. Whoa. Maven, are you reading from a teleprompter? No, I just look things up. So yes, but no.
We have teleprompters that just, like, when you guys talk, like the things you throw out at us, we read the teleprompter. It like it reads what you're saying, and then like the answers pop up on our teleprompter.
Spinach pizza is good. McDonald's stopped the McPizza as it took too long to make. I'm just, again, not a pizza person. Not a pizza person.
She is not. She doesn't like pizza.
I am not a pizza person. I'm sorry, I'm weird.
Hot Cheetos are good, John Elite. McDonald's stopped the McPizza as it took too long to make. I don't care. I read it too.
I legit
Jellyfish
just read
reminds
that.
me of calamari. I miss calamari rings fried with cocktail sauce for dipping.
No, thank
I've
you.
never had jellyfish. I had caviar.
Jellyfishing.
Jellyfishing. We're gonna go jellyfishing this week.
I've never had jellyfish. I've had. What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say you've had?
I've had caviar.
Oh, I've had caviar. Jellyfish and caviar, very much so the same thing. I went to a McDonald's that had
like caviar
pizza,
ties into like
but I didn't
the whole
order
fish
it.
thing.
Well, what is caviar? I know what it is, but
It's eggs.
that's what I thought.
Fish eggs. It was like real salty. I never wanted
Ew,
again.
and it's expensive.
Yes, caviar is fish eggs.
Holy Jesus, bro!
Yeah,
I don't freaking think so.
we had the cheap kind. They weren't that expensive.
$720?
Yeah, the caviar is expensive.
No.
When I was in high school, for Spanish, my Spanish class, we tried a bunch of different like
I don't care, man.
exotic foods. So it's been a long time since I've had it, but I do remember it being real salty. I went to McDonald's, I had pizza, but I didn't order it. You should have Volterra. Then you know what it is. Know what it's like. Had calamari, it's like onion rings, and I love onion rings, but I hate calamari. I'm getting some turtle soup.
Ew.
Cool. I ate so much pizza in my life, I'm sick of it now. How can you get sick of pizza? Pizza you could like put so many different things on. Like you don't have to have the same stuff on it all the time.
It's a no.
Caviar is
I don't
fish
like
eggs, right,
pizza.
Mr. G? Yes, yes. Caviar is sturgeon eggs. Lobster is overrated. Fight me. See, I'm okay with lobster. I'm not a huge fan. It's okay. You need to get lots of toast with it. With caviar.
Try ostrich.
I've never had ostrich eggs.
No, thank you.
Oysters or mussels, anyone? I've never had oysters or mussels either. This is a good match. This has been a good match. Calamari is delicious. Nah, I'd never fight Mrs. G. I tried it after hearing from Eerie freaking one how good it was. Yeah, okay. I watched Gordon Ramsay beat up a fish and stick his tongue in its belly button to eat caviar. Mussels are good. Yeah, I've never had a mussel. Storm's doing a good job of playing this out. This injury.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, Moose is gonna take the ref out.
I have had
Or
oysters
not.
and mussels, and scallops used to be my favorite Maryland crab cakes with Old Bay.
Wicked Spearman.
Yeah,
Wicked Spear.
Storm's dead.
1, 2, 3. Storm won. No, just kidding. Storm didn't win. Storm lost. Moose won. That's what
I'm
I meant.
surprised.
I meant Moose won. I meant Moose.
So we got it set up. SABIN, Bay, Callahan, Cardona, Trey Miguel, and Moose in the 6-man. Well, maybe not. Is he going to get disqualified?
No. He already won the match.
He did, but if he keeps beating him up, then the ref can go, no, you're disqualified. I've been to Disney World's only McDonald's. It was close to my hotel. Cool. I've never been to Disney World. Yeah, me neither.
Well, he just stomped on James Storm's leg. Did you hear that pop? Yes, it was the chair.
Or his knee. Dude, Disney World is expensive as hell, dude. I've never been there. Never. Never.
Well, I'd say they're writing James Storm off TV for a minute.
I wonder why. That's interesting. But I've been to me. What the crap is me, Jack?
Sorry,
I'm not sure what me is.
just click the buttons.
All right. End of Impact.
I'm dead.
So we'll just talk about it here real quick. What would you rate it?
Not very good. I don't know. I wasn't. I don't
Well, you weren't into it.
No, not really.
I think part of the problem is
I think the matches were decent. I like the one with what's his butt, the New Japan dude that's over here. I thought that was cool. I'm just tired.
I think the thing that kills Impact is just the storylines.
I think the thing that killed me was that I'm tired.
Well, it could be that too.
So, yeah,
James Storm isn't under contract, so he's been wrestling without a contract.
interesting.
So does this mean he's going to go somewhere else?
He could, maybe that's the point.
Maven, you look healthy for a dead woman.
Thank you. I try.
James has had some ostrich. He's from Australia. They're imported. Yeah, that's not good. The only difference is it has Mickey Mouse cartoons. I've got diamonds on the sole of my shoe.
That's cool.
No, Jack, those are rocks. Like you go outside, you step on it. Those are rocks. Those aren't diamonds. I give it a 6.5. I would say probably I would give it a 6 or a 6.5 because I do like the idea that they're tying in the. I hate the 6-man stuff, but I thought the matches were good. The lead up to the 6 guys that are being put into the match. Mm-hmm. But I hate the 6-man
Sure,
match.
I can agree with you.
So makeup Jack. She's mastered the art of death. She has. So James Storm pulled a Rey Mysterio. Yes, he did.
So yeah,
He did.
8 for me. Cool.
8 from 8. See, I can't go that high. I just didn't feel that. Rachel Ellering needs some work in the ring. I need some work with my English. So yeah, I got to give it probably 6.5. I can't go any higher than that. 6.75 for me. Yeah, I can see. I mean, that's not too far off where I rated it. Again, I think that the 6-man, the matches leading up to the 6-man are good. But I hate the way they're gonna do it. So with that, I think we'll take off. We will be back tomorrow. Since Maven is tired, we'll...
Apparently Jade Cargill turned down a WWE offer after a tryout.
Interesting. I didn't watch it, but I'll give it a 10 for the food talk. That's why you come in here, Ains. You don't come in to talk wrestling with us. You come to talk everything else. But that's why you keep coming back.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
By the way, Ains, we want to thank everybody that has stuck around with us, that has subscribed to our channel. We now have 350 subscribers. We appreciate it. You guys rock. By the way, if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button.
Also, if you haven't subscribed, do
yes.
that.
If you haven't subscribed, you could be number 351.
We're
If you
great.
haven't subscribed and you subscribe, you could be number 351. What that means? Nothing. You just be 351. With that, we're going to take off. We'll be back tomorrow night as we have SmackDown. I know
Retro SmackDown.
we have Retro SmackDown. We'll have
Should be fire.
Throwback SmackDown. Whatever you want to call it. Retro, throwback.
Whatever.
Yeah. Maven kicked a horse in the jaw at the Descendants are
So.
With that, we're going to take off. Peace out, everybody.